One Piece family, welcome back. We got another One Piece chapter, chapter 1130, The Accursed Prince. So last time we left off where one of Harden's crewmates had kidnapped the Straw Hats. At least the original Straw Hats, which is very interesting, at the same time very odd. And what's also odd about what's going on in this I guess this cover page, Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 17, someone steals the katana while they're asleep. So I believe somebody steals Tama's sword, and they don't realize Yamato gonna get at him. Yamato don't play that mess now. You ain't gonna steal from Tama. I don't play that. You ain't gonna steal from neither one of them. You ask me. But you know what? I digress. It's Wano. Y'all do what y'all want there. Notes by Oda. I can read them today. I can read them. I've been watching a drama called Omobusi. Omosubuhi. Okay, I butchered that. Give me a pass. To unwind after chapter deadlines. It's cheerful and bright vibe is very soothing. Elephant in the room. One Piece anime is going on break for about 6 months. I'm not hurt about it. It's a great time to really revisit some things and try to piece together some themes and some clues that Oda has left for us and things that we haven't been paying attention to. Can't wait to check it out. I haven't really watched that much of Egghead, and I'll use that time to watch Egghead, talk about Egghead, the things that were incorporated in the anime. So, to some people it's going to hurt, but not to everybody. I stopped watching anime a long time ago, so it's great. That's nothing against it, but I'm just so far in the manga, I just was like, I'll go back and watch whatever episode that piques my interest, and that's what I've been doing. But let's get back into the chapter. Look like we start off with Frankie, and they're back on the giant warriors pirate ship. Listen up, warriors. We're calling off the search. What? We ain't found squat after all of this searching. But I'm sure it'll be fine. And I believe that's Frankie talking to the giants, and they're not feeling that call. You can bet your ass they're alive. Thanks for looking, though. Okay, yeah. Man, Frankie got some of the best lines ever. That's right. We'll just wait for them on Elbaf. They'll make their way there. Yeah, we've done all we can. Even my shark network is worn out. We appreciate your efforts. We're also out of food. Let's not starve ourselves to death. Also, Jinbei used his sharks to search for him. That's really, really cool. Okay, that's cool. So they clearly cannot be in the water at all. Maybe they actually are on Elbaf. I don't know. It's really confusing. I see. I'm sure it'll be fine if their crew says so. It's decided. Set course for Elbaf. You slimy oafs. Yeah, let's toast our homecoming. But boss, we're out of food and booze. Gah. Oh, and now we cut back to Luffy and his side of his part of the crew right now. It's huge. So they broke out of the wall on top of the cat, and it looked like they broke out of the side of a house. Like it's snowing outside. So they really might be on Elbaf. Check out this tree. It's gotta be thousands of years old, right? That's just a regular tree. Am I tripping? Hold up, what? That's just not it's not just that one. They're all so big. Is this a mountain? It's freaking cold here. Look, there's a super long rope bridge leading up into like the clouds or like the storm, it looks like. And this is a nice little house that's on this like cliff. But I guess this is where Rodo? Whatever his name lives at. I guess this is his house. Maybe he has one room in his house. Maybe it's a couple more people that live there. Let's keep on going. This place is so vast, it's making me dizzy. Giants are crossing the bridge. Hide, creak. I don't think. Oh, I don't get Harden. Why'd he let that crackpot join the crew in the first place? What? Oh, who's the crackpot? It's because he's a skilled navigator. Creek is Road. Are they talking about Road or Roto? Okay, and we got some title cards. New Giant Pirates, Ship's Doctor, Gerd. New Giant Pirates, Cook, Goldberg. The Cook and the Doctor. Gerd, my favorite already. We're gonna go ahead and just go ahead. Not Gerd. Praise you. I can't stand him. They may call Loki the shame of Elbaf, but he deserved that title even more. Hold on, whoa. I can't stand him. They may call Loki the shame of Elbaf, but he deserves that title even more. I don't know his laugh. I'm really just taking a good guess. You know what? We're going to go ahead. Roto probably wouldn't mind you calling him that. So they believe Roto shouldn't even be on the crew. And they believe he's the shame of Elbaf. Okay. So we don't like Roto. Roto, you ain't like that, bro. Clearly you ain't like that. You out here playing with dolls, bro. Stop. Chill. The rest of the gang ain't with you. Okay. You're sure of what you saw, Piper? His crow was carrying a small ship, right? Hoot. So Piper is the owl, which is cool. We're meant to arrest intruders, but Roto keeps smuggling in intruders of his own. Get back, Luffy. But they look like nice people. Wait. We'll just let Elder Jarul know as soon as we find them. Did you guys hear that? They said Elbaf. We finally made it. I never thought I'd be in such a... I never thought I'd see such a giant babe. Hey, over here. Over on. Didn't you hear them? They're looking for intruders. I guess they heard. Probably our imagination. Gerd and Goldberg turn to look because they hear Sanji dumbass talking about a giant babe. Couldn't even hold himself. But hey, no, I get it. Gerd like that. I'm with you, Sanji. Right. Knock knock. Roto, you there? You're probably not gonna answer. Wow, it's shaking. It's so loose. Oh, it's so long. I am tripping today. It's shaking and it's so long. We better hurry. We'll have nowhere to go if more come. So they're making their way across the rope bridge. Luffy is climbing on the ropes. Everybody else is using the footholds, basically. Oh, and you can see giant wolves and stuff in the back, look like. As they crossing this, this was made for giants. The gaps are too big. Keep going, Nami. I used to cross a rope bridge like this all the time. You'll get used to it. Who crossed the rope bridge? Now what? This is just a trial to prove we're worthy warriors. The forest below is full of huge wolves. What's wrong, Luffy? You feel that? I'm getting goosebumps. We can't go see, right? Then you can't go either. All forests from now on all forests from now on are off limits. I heard something back in the block country too. A roar. It's got to be something coming from down there. I'm going ahead. And Luffy jumps straight off the bridge. I'm going ahead. What? Hey, Luffy, this is nothing to Usopp, the brave warrior. Where are you going? The wolves are down there. Clearly he does not care. I think they just talking over the side. I don't think they jump down with him. Oh, and then back to the giant warrior ship. It says what? We attacked Egghead, according to the morning paper. Wow, so they blamed the Giants and the Straw Hats of attacking Egghead and killing Vegapunk, most likely. That's crazy. That's crazy, son. Why would they lie like that? It's too small to make it out. I'll read it aloud. Thanks, Robin. The giant warrior pirates have awoken after a century-long absence. They set Egghead ablaze with Emperor Straw Hat Luffy. The captains of this legendary crew, Brogri the Red Ogre and Dory the Blue Ogre, have received new bounties of 1.8 billion berries apiece. They changed their bounties just for this alone. Like they wasn't already dangerous. Like y'all knew they was dangerous from jump. 1.8 billion. I didn't intend on making a comeback. Your bounties used to be only 100 million. That's quite a jump. Prices would have changed a great deal in the last 100 years. This amount seems reasonable for you captains. The real reasonable part about this is that they lost a whole Gorosei member because of this. The fault of the Gorosei messing up so bad, everybody that's on that island, they need gone. They need everybody who was actually a witness on that island gone. They can't have it. They just can't have it. If the world government cannot have it. So 1.8 billion is hopefully to get some people to actually go after Dory and Brogy, which nobody will. I can guarantee nobody's about to go after these two, except for another giant. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. They're also blaming Luffy for Vegapunk's murder. What? They're always changing the narrative. Well, so you guys killed me, huh? Shut up. We fought tooth and nail to save you. When was this taken? I don't know. I'm gonna just go with the journal. Somehow always gets their scoop, even on Egghead. Whoever took this picture probably got a handsome reward. Hmm. Hey, when Luffy turns into that freedom form of his, does he normally get this mark on his arm? Oh wow. Oh, this is a clue. Vivi wrote this on. Somehow Vivi had to write this X mark on either all of the pieces of paper, all the newspapers, or just made sure that Luffy had this X on his arm to show that she was still alive to the Straw Hats. This was her communicating to them that she's alive and she's with big news. She with big news. She drew this mark. And that's so interesting. Not sure. And this is why the original Straw Hats are separated from these Straw Hats, because they're the only ones that know about Vivi actually being a member of this crew. All right, but I digress. Does he normally get this mark on his arm? Not sure. He was hopping around too much for me to see. It seems off. His arm is blurry, but the mark is crystal clear. Why worry about it? It just seems familiar. So Straw Hat is officially on a similar standing as Red Hair, right? Yep, sure is. Even that whippersnapper of ours, Harden. Even that whippersnapper of ours, Harden, is under your umbrella, I hear. That rambunctious brat is the king's own kid, you know. Harden is a prince? That rambunctious brat is the king's own kid, you know. Really? He wanted to come fetch you himself, but we had seniority. Besides, someone's got to keep an eye out for trouble on Elbaf. Trouble? So much just happened. So much is going on. So, with Vivi being with big news, she wrote this X on Luffy so they would know that she's safe. Now, that's assuming that the other Straw Hats that know Vivi know that they need to get the newspaper to figure this out. Regardless, this was the best clue for a certain group of people to know that she's safe. Even with them blaming Luffy and blaming the Giants for destroying Egghead, this was the best possible way for Vivi to say, hey guys, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want y'all to find me right now because I'd have just straight up told y'all I need to hide right now. Emu out here sniffing draws and everything looking for me. And it's crazy out here. We don't got that backstory yet, but I just need to let y'all know that I'm safe and that y'all last crew member is just up here with big news, killing, chilling with Wapo and them. You know what I'm saying? We just out here chilling. And then we come down and Harden is the Prince of Elbaf. What? You gotta be kidding me. Harden is the Prince of Elbaf. How did this go on? How did this go missed? What? It started back while our captains were missing. See, Elbaf has another prince. So it's two princes? Oh, what is going on? When he was born, they called him the accursed prince. So Harden is the accursed prince. He devoted himself to darkness, and a few years ago, he was sentenced to crucifixion. He tried to flee, but we warriors came along together to catch him. Okay, so Harden clearly has a brother. If I'm reading this correctly, Harden has a brother that's dark. Who and maybe that's Loki, the accursed prince, the shame of Elbaf. Because I'm hoping that these names match up. What? All the warriors of Elbaf, his name? His name wouldn't happen to be. Yeah, he's not right in the head. You see, there's a legendary devil fruit said to be passed down through the royal family. His desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, King Harold. Yo, I said the Elbaf lore was about to get crazy. I wasn't expecting this. So there's a legendary fruit in Elbaf that gets passed down through the royal family. And this person desired it so much they killed killed the king, King Harold. And I want to believe that this accursed prince might be Loki, and Harden is the other good prince. It's very confusing at this point. Let me just keep reading. That's why we won't let the accursed prince loose again. If Loki ever does escape, it'll be the end of everything. He's the shame of Elbaf. So yes, Loki and Harden are brothers. Loki converted himself to darkness and ate this devil fruit after killing King Harold, and the rest of the giants on Elbaf had to take him down to make sure he was locked up and imprisoned. That's why we don't get to see Loki, but I like this for Loki. I like this whole tale. Now, you're telling me the Straw Hats are breaking this man out. The Straw Hats are getting Loki out of there, and that's what Luffy jumped to go do. I think Luffy heard Loki, and I think he bet to let him loose. Yo, I was right before even scrolling. And Loki looked fire, bro. The tattoos, the covered eyes, the horns. It looked like he got him chained up in the snow just to freeze to death, but he probably never will. So state your name. I'm Luffy. I'm the man who's going to be king of pirates. King, where is this place? Who are you? Okay, wow. This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. They say it is the birthplace of war. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Loki. Everything's gone crazy. Break week. 2 week break. Oh, Oda, you really dropped on us. Also, some notes about Elbaf. To be transparent, Elbaf was officially Romanized the first time in Japanese source at the end of this chapter. However, we've chosen to not update our spelling of Elbaf at this time, as revising all our previous chapters will be a daunting task. Additionally, we don't view this as an urgent plot relevant change, unlike Raftel becoming Laugh-Tale. We also expect Elbaf to remain more popular as PH is an unconventional choice here, and the fan base has long associated Elbaf with Fable. It's important to note that this romanticization wasn't from Oda's artwork like the spellings on Bounty Person, but instead a graphic made during the Jump lettering phase. Such graphics have been inconsistent in the past. For example, names like Shiryu were later changed to Shiryu, and Reverie was once rendered as Levy. Levely? Furthermore, since Elbaf had no prior official romanization, it seems probable that the editorial staff simply deferred to the international partner spelling. In conclusion, we see room for doubt and belief. It would be premature to change our spelling without further consideration. So Loki believes he's the sun god. I don't think he's our big bad, but I'm pretty sure the sun god's got to fight again. So we got 3 sun gods on this on Elbaf at this point. Sun gods everywhere. They have chained Loki up to, I believe, the tree. Yggdrasil. At the bottom of Yggdrasil. And look like Elbaf is mostly tree. I don't really see that much land. It is mostly tree. They say this is the birthplace of war. I am the sun god who will bring about the end of the world. Bro, this chapter was crazy. This chapter was crazy. First, we got a Loki reveal. We got an entire picture of what Elbaf looks like. That entire it just looks like the Yggdrasil tree. And it looked like it's cannons on the side. On one level, it's like a sword sticking out. Like this is like like this place was made for war almost. This is amazing. And you're telling me by the size of this island itself, this had to be one of the major islands or major continents before all the flooding happened in this One Piece world. That's just dope in itself. Amazing. Amazing. Loki looks totally deranged, which I am absolutely here for. Looks deranged, and I mean, I can see some similarities between him and Harden. Saying that though they're supposed to be brothers, I do want to know what they mean by has gone dark. Maybe because he just really wanted that devil fruit that bad. It's not the first time somebody has killed for devil fruit. Prime example is Blackbeard. He wanted that darkness fruit so bad he killed for it. So I don't know why the silhouette of Loki was always of some fat guy or like some fat guy with a helmet on, but they did depict the horns correctly. He does have horns and one of them is taped up and his eyes are closed. Like, I think that's one of the craziest things. What is this devil fruit that has been passed down through the giant royal family? What is this devil fruit? This is it's like making me forget about so much that happened on Egghead because Elbaf is about to get thick. And if you remember my theories, I think this is where the war is going to be. The war has to come to Elbaf. There has to be some type of war that ends up happening on here. I don't see Luffy going against the Giants or anything. I believe that the Giants are going to get pressed by the world government. I think they have to make a stand to make up for everything they just failed at. And Egghead. And if you want to talk about how serious they want to get their get back, you're not convincing me that they're not going to pull out an ancient weapon and try to get rid of these giants because they are that scary. It's a reason. There's a reason that the world government don't want nothing to do with these guys. There's a reason they left Dory and Broggy alone. It's a reason they went from 100 million to 1.8 billion dollar berries. I said dollar. 1.8 million berries. They really want them now. They like, no way. We can't have the Giants and the Straw Hats and the Redheads all teaming up. That's not something that we can deal with. It's not. It's really not. And we haven't even gotten to the books and texts from O'Hara here on Elbaf. The rest of the crew hasn't even made it. But while these Straw Hats are already on Elbaf, something is going to break loose before they get on, before the Giant Warrior Pirates and Frankie, Brooke, Jinbei, Robin, before they get there, and Lilith, before they get there, Luffy is about to cause a stir. And if he lets Loki go, this is the story. This is the story. So Luffy doesn't feel any negativity coming from Loki. He is pretty dense, but he didn't get this information that he was locked up for a reason. Now, Hardin and Loki going at it, that's something to look forward to. That's something to look forward to, because I think they're trying to set that up in this, and that you have two princes. They have to fight. They're not going to be friends. One is looked at as a good one. One is looked at the bad one. What is the real case? Well, we already know Hardin is on Luffy's side no matter what. Loki, he just want to be set free so he can destroy the world. He believes he's sun god. That's a fight, bro. That's a fight. They gonna fight. This is the land of fighting. They gotta fight. And to think he was the shame of Elbaf, I don't necessarily think he's the shame of Elbaf. I just think they don't know what to do with him. You let somebody like that go. You put somebody like Loki on the ship and just go ahead and say, go ahead, do what you got to do. Now, that's not implying that we know what his devil fruit does, but yeah, let him go terrorize the rest of the world. Get him out of here. Like, they chained him up so much. It's ridiculous. Now, Luffy is the only person I can see being able to get him out of all his chains. The only person. And Luffy's so excited to meet him. It's ridiculous. They can't let him go loose again. It'll be the end of everything. He's the shame of Elbaf. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Y'all shouldn't have gave us a precursor, because it's going to happen now. Jinbei's Shark Network, the Search Waters, is going to come into play yet again in the future. Most likely looking for somebody underneath the sea or somebody being lost. That's pretty cool. I do want to get back to the biggest tell of this entire chapter. It's the X that VV wrote on all of the newspapers sent out by Big News Morgan. This X on Luffy's arm is literally to let everybody know she's alive. She wasn't killed. She's no longer at Marijois. They did kill Cobra, but she ain't dead. Now, y'all might not know where she at right now, but this is even tricky enough for even the people at Marijois not to know what this is for. For the most part, everybody's going to assume that this X mark is just an X mark. But I like how they went into detail talking about how Luffy's arm is blurry, but the mark is crystal clear. That's an indication to us as the audience, knowing for people that actually paid attention to the Elbaf saga and have been around since then, that this is a callback. And why did it take so long to call back? Because this is a crew member, an actual Straw Hat crew member drawing this X. They were only ones that would know about it. So it's the best kept secret that Luffy has ever been able to hold. It's the best kept secret, and he doesn't even know about it. So we'll see what this X leads up to and why it will be more important in the future for people to understand what this X mark is for. Vivi, I do believe she just needs to continue to hide with Big News Morgans and Wapo right now. Stay out the way. You are not on Emu's radar at the moment. Emu got a lot more on their hands right now to deal with. They got a whole new Gorosei member. They got a loss of Egghead. They blaming the Giants and Luffy and Vegapunk's death on everything else, not knowing that it's Vegapunk's alive with the Straw Hat. So this is great. I like the fact that Lilith laughed that they were getting blamed for the murder. But this was a great chapter. Now, 2-week break is egregious. We already got a 6-month break with the anime. 2-week break is egregious. So you're coming back like a week before Thanksgiving? 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. That's rough. That's rough. But wow, this is amazing. This whole chapter has been amazing. Like truly, truly, start to finish. Oh, and I can't forget Gerd. I can't forget Gerd. Gerd, ship's doctor, the new giant pirates. Gerd is like that. Roto. I'm a little bit more concerned about Roto now. Now that I know that like he's just been hiding out in this house, and the other giant pirates, the new giant pirates don't really like him, except for the fact that he's a navigator like Nami. That's why he's in love with Nami. That's why he was in love with Nami. That makes sense. They both navigators. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. That some pieces have come together. Some pieces have come together. Um Gerd's owl piper looks like the owl from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that out there. Pew. Sanji can't hold himself back for small women, giant women, mermaid women, spider women. Yeah, Sanji pretty much sold. Luckily it didn't give their their locations away, but Luffy is going to most likely let Loki free while the rest of the Straw Hats continue across this drawbridge and get up to an upper level of Elbaf and actually get to see like the city, if there is a city, or the remnants of an old war, or maybe the books that were left on O'Hara, and they might bump into Saul. We'll see. It is so much going on in this chapter. This was amazing, bro. This was amazing. And I tripped over my words a couple times because I'm so interested in these panels. I was not reading. I was looking. I was looking. Wow. The accursed prince, Loki. We finally got him. And I know there was a couple people doing their top 50 strongest, and how Loki got up in there. Hey, y'all can put him in there now. They needed all the giant warriors on Elbaf to hold him down so he couldn't get free again. That's powerful. He gotta really be a problem. And I like problems. Luffy loves some problems. Everybody love a good problem. And the fact that he's been chained up like this for so long, we don't actually even know how long. They just had to do what they had to do. So I can't wait to the next chapter. Oh, and I missed a little bubble. It looks like on the drawbridge that's going, well, on the rope bridge that's going up, it says it's shaking again, like one of the Straw Hats were having trouble getting up the bridge, which is cool. Everything's gone crazy. So we're gonna get Luffy's gigantic form several times in this entire arc. I mean, he's going to have to really show out. He got to show out. Wano was about mastering Ryu to really put like damage on Akainu. Egghead was about learning and getting the information about what's going to happen next in this One Piece world. It was a nice little break to stop there. We picked up Lilith. We bumped into the giants again. We got a lot of lore. Met the Gorosei, fought the Gorosei. But this is amazing, bro. Like I said, Elbaf was going to blow us away, and it ain't in it. We just got here, and it's already started. They already blown us away. So we get to talk about this for 2 weeks. Trust and believe. We're gonna be talking about this for 2 weeks. I am thrilled right now. This is Warland, the mighty kingdom of Elbaf. They say it is the birthplace of war. Was the first war ever had on Elbaf? And how big was this continent before the rising tides because of the ancient weapons? How much did the rising tide affect Elbaf and Yggdrasil? Like What did it do? And the fact that Loki has a legendary devil fruit. What are y'all trying to tell us? Now, legendary devil fruit, it can mean many things. For the most part, we believe it might be, I don't want to say a mythical zone, but that's what we think when we think legendary. A mythical zone. I want it to be a mythical something else. Just I don't want it to be a zone. I want it to be a mythical paramecia or something, or a mythical logia fruit. That's what I want personally. And I think they can accomplish that with the whole new Elbaf world where it hasn't been explored much by the outside. Only the members of Elbaf know about this devil fruit and know about the king having it and more. And it was passed down through this royal family. So this is a cherished devil fruit that they weren't letting out of this country. They weren't letting this devil fruit out of the country. They want to be in sole possession of this devil fruit. Now, they said that Loki's desire to eat it was so great that he killed his own father, but they never actually said that he ate it. His desire to eat it had him kill his own father, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he ate it. It might still be there. And it might still be up for grabs. And if that's the case, Harden may be able to get in possession of this devil fruit, this legendary devil fruit, which he should be in line as a successor of. Harden becoming king. I mean, we can get up to that point, but you would probably need this devil fruit to even make that stake for the claim, and have to get rid of Loki as well. Ooh, I'm spitballing. I need some water. But man, yo, thank y'all for tuning in. This is a great chapter. I'm so glad I had the chance to, hop on this when I could, because whoa, Oda, you did your thing. Oda, you did your thing, bro. I appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments if y'all want to chat it up. Hit me up on my social pages. I'm doing a lot more work on TikTok now. But yeah, I'll let your boy.